Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to Soulful Healing Tarot. In this reading, we are tapping into the frequency of love for the month of December. So, without any further ado, let's pick a pile. Pick a pile that you're most drawn to. Pause the video if you need more time. Use your intuition. The timestamps will be in the comment section below. I shall see you at your reading. Hello, my beautiful souls of pile number one. Welcome to your December love forecast. So, let's see what awaits you in the month of December when it comes to love. We have the sticker. Can you see it? Like something related to travel. Then we have feeling groovy. Then we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of honeymoon time together. This says open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay. Then we have inner power. Let it be known no will or desire is more powerful than I embodied. So we have the world in reversed and eight of wands in reversed. Okay. So pile number one, so what do we have here? What am I getting? I see that the world being reversed and the eight of wands being reversed. I feel like, something, either you guys are having this romantic trip with a partner. You guys are going somewhere. It's going to get groovy. It's going to feel like, you're in a honeymoon phase. Okay. You're enjoying holiday time together. December, there are a lot of holidays coming up when it comes to Christmas and New Year. So yeah, you guys probably will meet. If you are single, you are going to meet someone who is, who you're going to go on this travel date with, or you're going to make travel plans with this person. Okay. And you're going to get groovy. And if you have been thinking about some past connection, your guides are telling you to open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay. It's time to get groovy. It's time to now get unstuck and actually celebrate this month. Okay, the holiday season, time to celebrate and time to have some smiles on your face and get groovy. Okay, so I'd say, like, you're making travel plans when it comes to love. Yes, so inner power, there is something about having the will. If you are in a phase where you're not unable to like move forward, you're not able to take that decision, you don't have willpower, so your guides are asking you to look within, to have that will. Okay, where there is a will, there's a way, right? So you might even meet someone with a name whose name is Will. Okay, where there's a will, there's a way. And yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're going to meet someone. Just because you think, if you are alone right now, don't think that you cannot change the circumstances when it comes to how you'll be spending holiday time when it and your love life right now. Have that will. Know that you will attract whatever you seek right now, because there is some magnetic energy, okay, about December right now. It's going to get all warm and cozy, and people are going to be watching rom-coms and romance movies, fireplace. There's a lot of love out there. So the energy of if you put out intentions, it would be a good time to manifest what you are seeking right now. Okay, so know that you have, I think, the if you have shut out the world right now, and if you are in, like, keeping to yourself, there is no fast moving energy here. It is something about slowing down. So the one way I see it is that you're going to have a nice and relaxed time with this person that you're going to meet. Okay, I want to know more about this person. What is this shutting out and slowing down? It is good for you. It is good for you. But if you are right now single and you have been, keeping to yourself, you need to get the will. You need to, you need to really have that will to want this partner in your life, okay? Because it is going to come to you. You're going to have a good time if you step out of that comfort zone and step outside that mindset right now, okay? Mm, we have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you need to be in this Queen of Wands energy right now, okay? You will get that mental clarity that you're seeking. I feel like, divine is sending you the prince. It literally looks like, the divine hand is coming in and giving you that mental clarity and that chosen one, okay, with the crown. See, you are wearing your crown here. So the divine is also bringing your counterpart, like when you have this mental clarity. So you need to go inside. You need to go attach to your inner power right now. You need to connect with your inner power, okay? And look how bright it is. So whatever you intend with clarity and will be manifested when it comes to love, okay? That's what I'm seeing right now. So the Queen of Wands is about creativity, more I see Queen of Wands as someone who's more jovial, okay? I literally would connect it to this energy, like feeling groovy. Someone who is matured when it comes to taking actions, someone who's more creative, someone who's more fun, okay? So, light-hearted energy, a more light-hearted energy. There's no heavy energy here. She's very connected to that artistic side of hers, that the creative side of hers, and she knows she's very much in charge, okay? I feel like this Queen of Wands also represents, Queen when it comes to the most desirable one, amongst people, amongst not people in this particular reading. It is amongst your suitors, right? The opposite sex, or whoever you're interested in, whatever gender you're interested in, right? So you have a authority, like you kind of stand out when it comes to that energy. See, there is like a feminine energy here and also masculine energy. So she's in the power of authority, but she's also very feminine and nurturing and loves that creative artistic side. Okay, so this person is going to come in when you have this clarity, when you have this mental clarity as to what you want. What do you want for December, right? So I think this spirit team, your spirit team, is trying to figure out with you, like there is some, I feel like there is some foggy energy. Something from the past is also interfering. So your spirit team wants you to clear this out first, okay, so that they can bring in this person, your rightful better half, if I may say, okay? So there's a spirit really team really wants to bring you in this person for you. Let me pull out some more cards for you. Yeah, look, get into the magician energy. You're meant to start manifesting it right now, okay? As soon as you see this video, manifest what you want when it comes to your love life, okay? The kind of partner that you're looking for, write it down, like have a mood board or something. Work with AI, the chat GPT, Gemini. Come on, it's take it as a project, okay? And also you can discuss this situation with, I'm not saying, take advice from ChatGPT, but it is insightful. Okay, you are meant to use all this data, even with the guidance that I'm giving you. Be aware of it. Then ask ChatGPT what it thinks about it, the current situation, so that you can take some decisive actions. Okay, in your mind, you can be clear as to what you want. If as long as you're confused, your spirit team is also confused. Okay, they don't know how what you are inclining towards, right? So if you have clarity on that, then you need to step in with this magician energy and get things rolling, okay? Manifest it into the physical world right now. So let's see. I want to see, I want to know more about this person that you're manifesting. Or have I been talking about this person? Okay, this person has the Empress energy. Feel like there's very grounding and nurturing energy about themselves. They're very abundant, they're very grounded, they are very stable, okay? Something very fertile about them. Anything more? Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune. So your life is going to really change after you meet this person. Okay, no wonder it says get groovy. The Wheel of Fortune is favoring you. Fortunate events are happening in your love and romantic life, my dear pile number one. And I'm happy to hear that. Like the Wheel of Fortune also depends on the decisions that you take. Okay, you are at like a you are at a precipice of important turn of events in your life right now. So you need to make sure that you're not doing the same thing over and over again. Like you're not taking the same decisions as you did in the past. So right now, consciously evaluate the kind of things that you are deciding upon, the kind of thoughts that you have, the kind of decisions that you're making, and actions even. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I feel like someone who is selected by the divine is entering your life in this December. Okay, so that is the December forecast for you. I think you are going to have a very good time together. It's going to feel like a honeymoon phase. You're going to travel together. You're going to attract this person who's very nurturing and abundant towards you, and that they have this beauty about them. Okay, when I say beauty, even no matter the gender, they are going to look very divine. Okay, there is Venusian energy here, so they're going to be good looking, they're going to be nurturing, they're going to be very stable, they're going to be very abundant, very fertile. All that is great when it comes to love, right? Physical or emotional or overall being itself, being in that state is a very good sign when it comes to being in love. So get attracting, get going, attract this person. So it says keep the doors open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which are opening or which are open for you. Yeah, so this is very much connected to opening your eyes and keep the door open. See what is in front of you and take those decisions. Okay, this person is your twin flame. This is why this connection feels so sacred. Okay, be honest. Heart to heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Whoever this person is entering your life, right? Either right now you are dealing with a twin flame, or in the future, I suppose you will be connected to a twin flame connection, okay, in this December month. Either you need to end this connection. So you guys see, identify how the connection is right now. If you are stuck upon a person whom, like, they're giving off twin flame energy right now. Okay, you're very attached to this person. It seems too good to be true, but nothing seems to be working out in your favor. You're thinking about timing. Oh my god, the timing is so off. I wish I had met this person earlier. And they're also giving reasons. It's like there is very magnetic, probably even telepathic connection, spiritual connection between you two, but things are seeming off. Okay, if that is the case, then you need to decide right now. Do you want to keep paying this connection more attention? Like, if someone is showing you who they are, believe them in the first place, or do you want to break it off and move towards something that the spirit team is offering you right now in this period of time? Okay, something that is more, something that will put you in this Queen of Wands energy. Okay, a more stable energy. It says keep the doors open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. It is either that your attachment towards a twin flame. It says be honest, heart to heart conversation. So this honesty has to be, this conversation needs to be done with yourself. Okay? You need to have this conversation with yourself, heart to heart conversation. You need to go inside, use your inner power, use that strength, and have this conversation and come out of this not really a connection that is not really nurturing you. It is draining you, because you're moving towards a connection that is going to be more nurturing. Okay, so this could be in the same connection for some of you all. Okay, this decision I cannot make for you. You need to go within, you need to have that mental clarity, and you need to connect with your intuition. Okay, indulge in some activities, journal, talk to ChatGPT, talk to friends, talk to anyone, kind of gather insights regarding this connection, and also notice your own patterns. So once you do that, if you feel like, okay, is this is your decision. Okay, you're either going to think, okay, this is too toxic, and you're going to move on. So if you move on, there is something that is more nurturing for you. Okay, if you decide, okay, you want to work with this person and have a heart to heart conversation, you want to be, you want to, like, talk about the things they've done to hurt you, and come to a conclusion, or come to like a common ground about what how we're going to move this connection forward. Okay, what work needs to be put in from both ends in order for this connection to work out. So if you're going to take that decision and bring in that clarity, then even this connection that you are in, which is probably a twin flame connection, you might be able to experience all the energy that I was talking about, right? The divine bringing in that clarity, and you being in this Queen of Wands energy, the other person being in the Empress energy. Yeah. So it has to shift towards this energy. Okay. Otherwise, it's a whole new chapter, like whole new person in your life. There's a whole new person who's coming, whole new person. There's a new person who's coming into your love life. Okay. So yeah, my dear pile number ones, that was your reading regarding your love life in December. So I hope it resonated with you. I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number twos. Welcome to your reading. So let's see what awaits you when it comes to love, the energy of love in December. Okay. So we have this sticker. It says explore. Then we have this gun. Calm down, pile number two. So I don't know what it means, so but I just felt like saying that. Oh, wedding. This situation involves marriage. There is Seven of Swords here. There is Five of Cups and overthinking. Okay, playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at the first place. I think this is related to this gun, is related to that. I think are you trying to kill yourself with this, with all these negative scenarios and thoughts right now? Something about there is also a sneaky energy. Sneaky energy again is coming from within. Okay, I feel like, you are just focusing on this some negative thought pattern right here. Okay, there is a negative thought pattern, and it is sneaking in, and it is almost trying to kill you. Okay, there's so much of overthinking happening. What is this energy about? You're not seeing the two cups here, the two cups that are meant to be together, focusing on other cups out here, right? And it says marriage. The situation involves marriage. Explore. So I get it that you're overthinking. So explore. Is it like exploring other options, or there is the sunrise happening in the horizon here? Okay, so it says explore, and there is wedding. So is it your wedding, or are you attending a wedding? Are you going to meet someone in a wedding? Right? So many questions. Let's ask the spirit team. Okay, just give me a moment. Wait, I did not show you this card. It says creation. Through the darkness I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. Okay? You need to come out of this darkness. Okay? Something about you overthinking, and you being very disappointed. Okay, spirit, disappointments are there. What about them, their energy when it comes to love in December? Options. So many options. Okay? It says explore your options. Explore your options. Don't overthink. Okay? And if you're overthinking because of the options, you need to ground your energy. Okay? It's okay. You take a break, breathe, come back, and just just if it is okay, if it is like regarding like a wedding scenario where people at home are asking you to get married and they put your profile on matrimonial sites and all that, and there's so many options and you're getting overwhelmed, and you have you've retreated and you're feeling very disappointed, because it can be a bit of an overwhelming process, because you might have to talk to some prospects, and it somehow it doesn't settle well with me. Okay, but it is not that different from the dating apps. So if you are looking at probably, so I said matrimonial sites, right? I said matrimonial sites, like if you're in India and if you're watching, that is quite common. So it is directly related to weddings. So that is why I said matrimonial sites. But if you're more used to the dating culture, where you have profiles up and you're getting overwhelmed, and you're seeing a lot of people getting married, um, the spirit is asking you, your spirit team is asking you to explore, but do not overthink. Okay, have a bit of detachment in the initial process. Okay, in the initial process, don't be too attached to the results right now. Don't attach your dreams when it comes to how this romantic partner has to turn out, your ideal situation, right? Don't attach it to these people. I hope you get what I'm saying, because once you attach it to them, then if they turn out disappointing, it's gonna weigh down on you. Okay, so rather just in the initial in the beginning, just be a little detached. Okay, get to know them as friends, then you won't be this disappointed. Just look at them as friends. Okay, in your mind, think about them as meeting friends, and if some spark happens, it is good, right? So you need a level of detachment there. Then something about you having a competitive advantage here. You have a competitive advantage. And I think you are also fighting off prospects because you're scared and you're overthinking. You're not doing this anyway. I think there are people who are interested in you, and you can see that. And I think you're fighting off these people. Why are you fighting off these people? There's so many. We have the Eight of Wands energy, something coming in quick and fast for you. Okay, see the Ace of Cups, something more very desirable and fulfilling. Okay, so your cups are going to be full, if you know what I mean. No, your cups are going to be like, for emotional fulfillment. Your cups when it comes to love and feeling all that feelings, and the right kind of person, the right kind of romantic partner when it comes to love is entering your life. I think in one way, there is a way where you are blocking this because of overthinking. Okay, there is a scenario where there's a lot of options that is overwhelming you in some way or the other, but the spirit is asking you to explore. Maybe these options also turned out to be disappointing. Either they are being sneaky, hiding things from you, just all about the talks, but they've turned out to be very disappointed. Okay, some of them, you actually, this overthinking that you're doing with yourself, sometimes you're like, you know what, I just want to just feel like, you know what I mean. You're getting really angry and you're just not entertaining any such things in your life anymore, okay, when it comes to love or any suitors that are approaching you. But the spirit team wants you to explore. I feel like you're fighting them off, fighting anyone who's coming. You're disappointed. I don't blame you. Like you're a little overwhelmed, but you need to come out of this darkness, okay? Because there is life outside this darkness, the stillness, okay? I found myself in the presence of life, creation. Through the darkness, I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. Yes. So this, think about this phase as something that is important for your spiritual journey. Okay, you need to do things differently here. There is a spiritual growth happening here. You need to change certain things about yourself, the way you um, the way you react, the way you deal with certain things, right? For example, these prospects, you don't have to really get this overthinking energy here, overthinking and attaching too much to them and being disappointed, right? In the beginning, just go like you're meeting a friend, okay? Even if it is dating, just go out and meet this person, explore. You might have to go on dates, okay? You might have to go on a few dates, you might have to meet a few people. So it is important for you to have this mindset about, getting ready. You need to tell yourself, okay, this is about me going meeting this person. It is this person may not be the one, so I have to be open to that, right? But if you are open to that, if you're not fighting off these prospects, right, there is a fast moving energy here. You're going to meet the one. See, this is this is divine will. You are being set on this journey by the divine. It might feel a bit uncomfortable for you right now, but things are happening for you. If the divine is sending you someone, then I would trust this energy, right? I would just listen to this guidance. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, you hear that sound? So I actually think about, if there's some sounds in the background like this, I think the message is clear, affirming the message again, very important message. So the Ace of Cups, very fulfilling connection is entering your life. Okay, it's divine's will for you to have this. It's overflowing. You're going to be very happy with this person. So let's see what about it. There's a lot of competition and competitive energy. Are you feeling that? You know, just keep going, keep exploring. Okay, let's see. Tell me something about this Ace of Cups energy, divine, please. Tell me. It says patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Exactly. This, whatever needs to be dealt with, is your own inner doing, something that you have to figure out. Okay. Some response or the way you deal with things, it needs to be, there's some changes that needs to be done in that department. Okay. It also says third party situation. Other people may be interfering this relationship and dimming its full potential. But I got this in reverse, okay? I got this in reverse. I feel like somebody is choosing you. Someone is going to choose you. It says redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear will happen. There's a lot of fear concerning, maybe you are thinking that there is some third party situation, somebody's not being honest with you, you're not able to trust anyone, right? Give it some time. There is a method to approach these kind of circumstances, okay? If you are not like organically meeting someone and falling in love, if that is not the way things are happening in your life, if you put yourself online, then you might, there is a way, there is like a self talk that needs to be done here, okay? You need to tell yourself, there is like, you need to have a clear set of rules that you follow so that you don't hurt yourself, okay? It is for the good. Overthinking, why? You need to rest, put those swords down and rest. Could you tell me more about the connection that pile number twos will attract once they rest and once they stop overthinking and once they start making changes to the way they approach this, okay, when they explore. Could you tell me? Okay, there is an emperor energy. This is your energy, this is this person's energy, okay? Someone in the position of authority, someone who's a leader, someone who's very powerful, someone who's very wise, okay? Someone who has that social status. This is the energy. Then we have the hermit energy, someone who's intuitive. And we have the queen of swords energy, someone with someone who has a nurturing quality about themselves, okay? But they are in a position of authority and they're intuitive and they are very good at giving directions and um, taking the leadership role, okay? This is the energy that is coming through. Sometimes I feel this is mirroring, this is about you and your person, okay? For you to attract, you need to step into this energy. You need to step into the energy of the emperor, the queen of swords, the hermit, okay? Go inside, connect, okay? Bring balance to a situation. This person is also going to be very balanced energy. There's no chaos, okay? Tell me more about this person. The knight of swords, okay? So it is needed, when the time is needed, in time of need, they will act like this. They will act with the knight of swords energy, okay? They will go into battle if needed. That's the energy that is coming through. Let me, I need to know more about this romantic partner. Says my heart aches for you. I feel guilty. I am overthinking things. I'm dreaming of our future. I crave your skin against mine. I'm nervous around you. I'm scared to open up to you. I can't sleep thinking of you. I feel safe with you. Okay, there is some person in your life. I'm putting myself first. Something about putting yourself first, okay, in this holiday season of love. You're loving yourself. You're pouring love into yourself. I feel this is a very mirrored connection. Okay, somebody is in your energy who is feeling the same way. See, I have engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Excuse me, I'm just the time apart from your partners on the horizon. Take your power back. You're giving someone control on how you feel. Your happiness should depend only on you. I hope these messages are resonating with you in some way, okay? You're putting yourself first. I feel safe with you. I can't sleep thinking of you. I am scared to open up to you. I'm nervous around you. I crave your skin against mine. I'm dreaming our future together. I'm overthinking. I feel guilty. My heart aches for you. So this came out for this person's energy, okay? There is someone in your life, then what are these options? What are these options that you're seeing? What is this sneaky energy about disappointment, right? Feel like it's going to resonate differently for each of you. But a very fulfilling connection is coming your way. A very fulfilling connection is entering, or your love life is going to ascend to a new level of commitment, okay? Whatever, whoever this person is, okay? Let me clear my mind right now, okay? This overthinking energy is like swept into my energy as well. So what is it that the divine is trying to tell you? You need to step out of this energy of darkness, okay? You need to step out because there is life outside. The divine is telling you that there is an energy of overthinking when it comes to love. Overthinking about small things. There are some, maybe you felt, okay, this person is not being honest with you. There is a lot of disappointment about this dishonesty. Maybe it is not even something that is real, that is actual, okay? Maybe it was something that you thought was there. There are options available. You need to explore your options. You need to, there is a competitive advantage also when it comes to your option. There is a lot of fighting happening. Like, what is this fighting? What is this fight about? You know, trying to be on top. Are you trying to, like, it is not even about winning arguments, taking actions, being put in a very competitive environment. Are people battling over you? Like, are your suitors like overwhelming you, telling you that, pick me, pal number two, pick me to be your lawfully wedded wife slash husband. Yeah, but I feel like the main message is about you having this clarity in how you deal with this energy. Okay, so I feel like you're in a dating phase. You are probably in a dating phase, and you have got yourself entangled with this person, with one of these people. Okay, and it's quite draining you. Okay, and so you've gone back into your womb. You've gone back into this womb space, not your womb, the like mother nature's womb, where it is comfortable and safe. Okay, you've gone back there, but you need to step outside. Okay, you need to awaken. You need to handle these things a bit differently, so things are going to work out for you. What else can you tell me? I'm not really satisfied with what I want to hear. Like, if things work out, what is going to happen once you step out of this womb? So yeah, that's because they don't want to tell me. It's saying divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. The connection is worth the wait. So I'm going to end this reading at that because I feel like this would make more sense to you than to me. It's not. I'm not going to try to make sense of it right now. Okay, I have I have given you all the information that came through this reading. So I hope you can use that. Like I was talking about in the beginning, you can use it as data and guidance and make your own judgment. Use it to um, navigate and maneuver through this terrain in a better way. Okay, pile number two. So I'm going to end your reading here. I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number threes. Welcome to your reading. We are connecting with the energy of love in December. Okay, what awaits you in December? What is the potential of it, or what is happening even? So, I have the sticker that says, "We are all born so beautiful. The greatest tragedy is being convinced we are not." Something about negative self talk here. See, it says bitch. I've never seen this sticker come out in any reading. So, being very hard on yourself, maybe. We have the tower moment. Mm. Major shaking up. Then we have, excuse me, then we have two of wands, a decision to be made. Okay. Then we have this beautiful couple in a lovely embrace. Okay. It says ribbons now with number 33, which is a master number. It's a master teacher. Okay. So whatever you're going through in your life right now, there is a purpose to it. I know how it sounds, but yeah, there is a purpose to it. Okay, maybe you're going through a lot of chaotic energy, sudden shifts in this when it comes to the energy of love, right? In the energy of love, you are facing all these chaotic energies, self-doubt, self-esteem issues, and having to decide, right? having to decide. It's like, the weight of the world is upon you right now with this decision. But I like this card. This card is something that I love, okay? I see these ribbons, these ribbons are entwining and they look very light, okay? They look very light and they look very involved and into each other. They have their eyes closed, like, I see that as a sign of trust, a trusting embrace, okay? It says, for it lives in the silk of my binding, the knots in my truth, the eye of becoming, the witness swallowed in stillness. So you're becoming this with another person, maybe. Okay? It says balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for this relationship to be, well, sorry, for this relationship to be sustainable. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. There is some spiritual entanglement here when it comes to your relationship with a master teacher. There is a teaching of some sorts with regards to the events that are happening in your love life right now. Okay, both you and your partner, some decisions that needs to be made, choices, and contemplative energy right now when it comes to which direction to take. Okay, so very there's this highlight on the energy of balance. You need to bring this into a balance. I think there is, physical, emotional, and spiritual things, in different proportions happening in your life right now. And even with your person, it needs to be brought into balance. Okay. And we have the romance angels card, which says past life relationship. You've known each other before. How beautiful. It feels like you already know this person. It's not like, something new. I feel like you already know this person and you're dealing with some chaotic moments right now. Okay. Sudden shifts in energy, being thrown off, off your center. Look at this. There is two people falling out here, right? Feel like this is you two together falling out of this tower. So don't worry, easier said than done, right? Like, there's some spiritual growth that is happening here. Could you tell us more about the energy in December from the spiritual growth after bringing into balance? Wow, look what I got. Unbreakable love. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. So yeah, so I feel like if there is this person is already in your life, you're in a relationship or connection with someone like this, then this is it. Okay, there is a past like relationship. All you need to do is together you need to bring that balance. Okay, when it comes to your spiritual and healthy balance about physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy might be out of the charts but also probably unhealthy. So you need to bring that into balance. And if you guys are single, then there is an energy like this entering your life, which is going to shake up your world. Okay, it's going to shake up your world, and you you might be in an energy where you convince yourself that you're not beautiful, that you're not good enough, um, and like negative self-talk and all that. So that perspective has to change. That needs to change right now. Okay, you need to bring that into a more balanced state if you're single, right? Because you might be meeting a person in the month of December that is going to be your true love, unbreakable love. There is unbreakable love between you guys. Okay, so somehow the spiritual lesson needs to be learned in this month of December. Okay, so you've known each other before. That is beautiful. Make the effort. It says this love is worth taking risk. You're called to move forward. Yo, see this two of wands energy, right? If you have been thinking about a person or a connection, right? This is a sign from your spirit team that, make the effort. This love is worth taking risk. You're called to move forward. How beautiful. Anything else? This action speaks louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they're doing. Exactly. This is your energy or their energy. Either they are also thinking about your actions, or you are thinking about theirs, or you both are waiting for the other to take action. It says difficulties. Jealousies from others may serve as obstacles to success of this connection. I feel like, yeah, there could be an external energy also making you feel like, you are not you're not worthy. There's this external energy, okay? Like, why? Why would they do that? It says, let go of the need to control, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So, yeah, just let go of the need to control anything regarding this connection. So, I want to know about this third party thing. What is this? Uh, okay, we have the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles is also about balance, about giving and receiving. It needs to be in balance. Yeah. So this very much aligns with this balance, okay? We did get the balance. There needs to be a balance, right? So here too, with the Six of Pentacles, where there is the scale here, and about having generosity when it comes to giving, keeping things in balance, okay? Not anything out of balance. It feels like this person has enough to share, but when it comes to sharing and also receiving, it needs to be in balance. And this, I'm talking about love. So probably this third party situation is because of that, because other people are getting jealous. They're not getting the attention anymore, or something like that. Then we have the High Priestess energy, something mysterious and secretive. That is keeping you up at night, keeping you or the other person. Mysterious, secretive energy, something that you don't know of, that overthinking, right? Some more guidance. Could you give us more guidance? Okay, past life echoes, old patterns, karmic lessons, recognize and release. Okay, you need to release this past life energy, okay, past life connections. Even if it is not your past life, it could be, oh my god, past life has come up twice, past life relationship, you have known each other before. Past life echoes, old patterns, karmic lessons, recognize and release. You need to release this, okay? Whatever is not serving you, identify and release it. Past life also not does not necessarily mean that it is the past life. It could be someone from the past even, okay? Very important decisions to make. You might be thinking, hey, we were just looking for something light in December. What is this about? Don't worry, you guys are connected. Look at this. It's a beautiful couple, right? It's a beautiful couple. Sometimes spiritual work is needed, December or not, any time of the year. And the better you get at integrating, your spiritual lessons and the spiritual journey, the better, things will turn out in your life. Okay, so see it as guidance. It says take your power back. You are giving someone control of how you feel. Happiness should only depend on you. Forgive and release. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. So yeah, these are the messages that I have for you. You need to forgive and release. There is some cleansing that needs to happen. Okay, releasing old patterns, karmic lessons that you have to identify. Okay, you have to identify. Let me just pick up some messages from this other person. If you are already in a relationship, or whoever this person is, from their current energy, I'm going to pick up this message. It says, you inspire me. Beautiful message to come. You inspire me, you consume my thoughts. I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh, It's God's plan. See? God's plan. You say goodbye, I say hello. The chemistry between us is intense. Right? We were talking about that. We were talking about this intimacy, right? You guys have this intimacy, just that it needs to be in balance. Attraction. Have I lost you? They're very concerned right now. Have they lost you? Someone else is influencing me. Third party situation. Third party does not mean, some other lover or romantic interest. It could be someone else altogether. See, I imagine us intimately. This person is very sweet, don't you think? Getting a very sweet energy from this person. Says, turn me on. Okay, okay, buddy. Mm, thinking of you. Yeah, very, they are thinking about you. I'm always learning from our connection. Yeah, so they are learning from this connection. So are you by number three? They are learning from this connection. Feels like when it comes to you, there is a bit of an overthinking energy. Okay, and some kind of mysterious energy, and maybe having giving someone else power, like if people are judging you, maybe you're giving them power. And all that spirit is trying to tell you is we are all born so beautiful. Okay, the greatest tragedy is being convinced we are not. Are you convincing yourself that you are not beautiful? Okay, you don't deserve this love. Something from the outside, is that convincing you? See, the scent of you drives me wild. Okay, this you guys already know this person. I feel for most of you. Otherwise, you need to work on how you are talking to yourself, how you are treating yourself. I would say, yeah, focus on how you treat yourself. That such you should be in a position where no external influence, people can break you. Okay, they cannot break you. And you don't have to be vulnerable around such people, even, right? They cannot break you because you know who you are. You're beautiful, you're strong, you're courageous, you deserve love. You deserve this loving relationship and this loving counterpart, right? What the external world thinks, it is all coming from a place of jealousy. That's all I got to say regarding this connection. Okay, just work on the balance. Whatever is coming from outside is none of your problems. You don't have to deal with them. If they say something to you, make sure that you're not affected by it. But from what I know, from my experiences, you have to stand your ground. Okay, you might have to tell them. You need to mark that boundary when it comes to how they treat you. Once you do that, they will stop. Okay, otherwise they will not stop because they need a channel to project, right? This all these energy, low vibrational feelings that they don't, that's not settling well with them. They need someone to project it onto, and they might choose you. Congratulations. But no, you don't need that, right? So you are learning a life lesson here about upgrading. Okay, knowing your worth, treating yourself better, and making sure the others know it too. Others treat you like that too. Okay, so that is it for your reading, my dear pile number threes. I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye.